So we're now moving on to improving our program, and the first thing we're going to do to make our program more efficient and effective is looking at ignoring the traps when the robot is empty. So if our robot is roaming around, either we've just started or we've just deposited and it's empty, by going straight over the traps, we don't lose any objects and we can search the field quicker and potentially pick up any objects such as this green one here, which are within the traps. So to do this, let's open our original program. So click on AI. And you should have a program that looks something like this. So we've got two statements that avoid the trap, both one on the left and one on the right. So let's start with avoiding the trap on the left. To do this, we're going to use the variable loaded objects, which is already created for us in the system and counts the number of objects the robot is carrying. So we're going to add the advanced condition that the number of loaded objects must be greater than 0. To do this, we scroll down in conditions to advanced conditions and click on the little notepad. We can then add the loaded objects, so type in a few of the letters for loaded objects. We can then see how it's selected in blue here, so we can press enter to autofill, and loaded objects must be greater than 0. And tick. So by adding this statement can only be activated if the loaded objects is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. So now we can do the same for avoid the trap right. Click on the little pad and add loaded, type in the beginning, press enter to autofill, 0 greater than 0. Okay, so now we need to do the standard, test it works, so we save, okay, then we build, then we exit it and let's load into the blue robot. Press start. Now to check this works, we're just going to go into the robot tab so we can help it with a bit of navigation to check that it doesn't collect any objects. So here we go, we're going over a trap, and can you see how we've gone straight over it, and this has allowed us to pick up that green object here that we wouldn't have been otherwise able to pick up. So that's going to help us moving around the field quicker and picking up more objects.